a wife of one, thank God, and I live in Basingstoke in Hampshire. But before that, before the title of mom, wife, anything, I am me. And the one thing I want to share today is 7 years ago, when I had my first child, and I had recently gotten married, I forgot me. And how many of us here have had life transitions and forgotten you? And in the moment of forgetting who you are, everything else suddenly doesn't work. You get depressed, you are not happy with who you are, you lose weight, everything is suddenly like, whoa, what's happening? And that's what happened to me 7 years ago. I had just gotten married, like I said, had my baby. Before that, I was like, right, I'm ready to be a wife, I'm ready to be a mom. It's my life purpose. I saw my grandmom, raised us, my mom, everyone. I was ready. And then I realized, hold up. But if I am all of this to all these people, who is looking after me? Who is filling my cup? Because if no one else is filling your cup, you are just emptying your cup like this and giving it to everyone else, but no one is filling yours. And that is where I stopped. I literally stopped. I lost weight. I stopped eating. I just lost everything. And my husband was like, what's wrong with you? Like, I'm fine, because we're taught we have to be strong black women. You can't show weakness. Yeah? You have to, I'm fine. Carry on moving with my cross at the back. But at the end of the day, you go to bed, you're crying yourself to sleep. You're thinking, I'm so tired. Why are you tired? Because I have to be a mom, I have to do this, I have to do that. But you don't have to, because you have to refill your cup. If you refill your cup, you can then serve others from an overflowing cup. Your cup is always overflowing because you are taking time to say, hold up, I need me time. And it's okay. I think most of us here, they mentioned before that you're in the healthcare industry, one way or social or healthcare industry. I chose not to go there because I can't stand blood. So I am a certified and trained life coach, and I am the founder of the Honey Favored Woman community, where I help empower women who have forgotten who they are through either a life-changing moment, divorce, losing a loved one, being a mom or being a wife, and trying to fill everyone's expectation of you that you forget that before there was all of this, there was you. And so I empower women to remember who they are. So that when you step out into a room, and step out of a room and into somewhere, they know you. They see you before they see what you do. They see who you are before they see who you serve. As mothers, as wives, as sisters, if you are not okay, your home is not okay. If you are not okay, your home, let that sink in. If you're not okay, your home is not okay. You wake up, you get yourself ready, you get your kids ready, you get the house ready, everything ready, you go to work, you are somebody's employee. But is that person saying, are you okay today? Did you wake up okay today? What happened to you emotionally? There's a lot of baggage that we carry from when we were growing up. And we bring it here. And then we all have children, girl children or boy children. In this day and age, if your child is African in this country, they are great, whether boy or girl. And I know we're celebrating International Women's Day, but we also need to look at our boy children that we are raising. Are we raising them with the right things, with the right knowledge of saying, which means you don't touch a woman, one, which means you look after her. She is the jewel of the home. And by being the jewel of the home, us as mothers, our responsibility is to show our girl children, show our friends, our sisters, even our moms. My mom is still in Zimbabwe, thank God. But when I talk to her and I speak to her, I can see the hurt in her. I can see the generational trauma that she's carried all these years and still lives with it. And every time I talk to her, I'm like, Mom, let's try this, let's do this. Go talk to somebody. It's like, ooh, people will know my problems. Oh my God, I can't do that. And I have two young sisters who are still in Zimbabwe, and I see them growing up. And I'm like, okay, you guys are slowly becoming like Mom. But the key today is how do we break that generational trauma? How do we become the best version of women that we desire to be? And so part of my role as a woman's motivator, I don't want to call myself a life coach, I try to call myself a woman's motivator, is to get you to dream big. Get you to really think about, what does Nonnie want? At the end of the day, when the world is quiet, everyone is sleeping, what does Nonnie want? What does fulfills her? If she's to wake up today and she's told today's the last day on earth, how is she going to celebrate that day? How is she going to celebrate her life? Because she's not going to go to the grave with her kids and her husband. She's going to go there by herself. Is she going to be happy? Is she going to happiness is a momentary thing, but you strive for joy. Because joy, you take that everywhere. Joy resonates and radiates within you. So one of the things that the tools that I empower women with, and I want to leave this with you, is the simple vision board. Right? How many of us have heard about a vision board? Yeah? So a vision board is a tool where you can put all your big dreams, the little dreams that you had when you were a little child, put them on there. It doesn't matter how big they are, how unattainable they might seem. Remember, they're unattainable yet. It doesn't mean that they cannot be attained. So dream big. Put those things on it. Just get a piece of paper, a manila card, A3 card. Sit down. If you've got children, it's a nice exercise actually. It's a bonding exercise actually. Get your kids, get some magazines, get some glue, get some highlighters, colors, everything. Sit down, put some nice music, write down your goals. Write them down. Ask yourself, ask your children, what do you want to be? You know, at the end of the day, who do you want to be? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? By activating that part of your brain, that creative part of your brain, you are telling yourself, a no is not a no anymore. It is not an impossible, but it's now a possibility. And by you then having those goals on your vision board, that's tool number one. Now you have to think, okay, how do I bring this to reality? I think Cecilia mentioned it before that you go to someone else and tell you, oh, I went to Maldives, I didn't like it. And it's on your vision board. And you're like, okay, so maybe let me look for someone else to go. But that was her experience, not your experience. So you need to ask yourself, from these goals that I have here on my vision board, if you don't want to create one, write it down on your phone. We all have notes on our phone. Write down top 3 things you want to achieve in 2023. That's my challenge to you. Top 3 things you want to attain this year. Let's not go crazy and say 10, 20. Just 3. Yeah, for me, today, I'm living one of my vision board goals, which was every 3 months, I take a night away from my family and my kids, and I look after me. I drove 2.5 hours. I was scared, petrified. It's my first time driving away without my family. I'm like, eee! The whole 2 hours I was being pep talked by Mr. Leonard. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Fine. And I came here. I booked myself into a hotel. Tomorrow I'm going to have a spa day. That's my Mother's Day gift to me. I see them every day. I love them to bits. We do homework. But I said, if you want me to be well enough for you, mentally, physically, emotionally, those are 3 of the 7 key areas of your life as a highly favored woman. That's my community, that you attain to be. Look at the 7 key areas of your life. As you build your vision board, take those 7 key areas. One area, financially, what do you want to be this year? Debt free. Write it down. That goal, break them down. What does debt free mean to you? Does it mean I pay off all my debts? Or does it mean I pay off that one debt? Is my goal to be mentally healthy? Fine. What does it mean for you to be mentally healthy? Does it mean taking a break because you're on the go 24/7? Take a break. This, right now we're here as women, that's a break. For you, from your daily routine. You're not thinking about what to cook for dinner. You're not thinking about tomorrow. You're thinking about the now. Build your vision board. Write down your why. Why do you desire those things? Why do I want that holiday? Why do I want that night away for myself? Why do I want to be debt free? What does it mean for me to be debt-free. Not for anyone else, because everyone has an opinion like a belly button, right? But what does it mean for you? When you look at yourself in the mirror, when you go to bed at the night, at the end of the night, you're like, wow, I did this for me. I am happy. I am content. After you've done that, you've broken it down, now you need to do the what. Because you've dreamt about it, you know why it's important, but now it's time for you to do action. And that's when the fear creeps in. But you have to push past the fear. And the only way for you to push past the fear is to have simple strategies, one foot at a time. And that foot may start with, okay, I want to be debt free. What goals, what debts do I have? List them down. Okay, what action do I need to do? Let me increase that direct debit. If I'm paying £25, I'll be paying £50. You're already £25 more ahead than you were the day before yesterday. So simple steps that don't overwhelm you, because you are carrying a lot, you're doing a lot. So whatever you do, whatever goals you have, for you to be the woman who is purpose-driven and lives a purpose-driven life, is to fill your cup. Fill your cup. Dream big. Let's not just dream big for our kids, but also for ourselves, because they see us, they get inspired by us. When they see you going for things that the world is saying they're unattainable, but they see mom doing it, they're like, okay, if my mom can do it, then I can do it too. I hope you have been inspired, and I hope you've been helped. And lastly, the one thing I want to leave you with is the power of prayer. There is nothing that you can do and not succeed if you do not pray. Pray for it, ask God to bless you. He says write the vision down and make it plain so that others can run with it. So don't be scared of the vision. Write it down, make it plain. Go to him and say, you gave me that vision, so give me the tools to bring it to life. Thank you.